I could tell you definitely aren't giving somebody it's not a silver bullet. It's a process. It's knowing their vision. It's looking at data. It's what's best for them and what they can pull off. And sounds like there's a lot of wisdom in what you're sharing. So that's great. Let's talk about sales process a little bit. What are your go-tos, your beliefs around sales, like your sales philosophies? Is there any, beliefs that are just unbroken no matter where you go? You're going to stand on this and say, this is to be true to me, like these things in the sales process.
Yeah, I think, and again, I've personally worked with thousands of salespeople, and the ones that do right by the customer are always the ones that win long term. Like you can fake that as much as you want, but your life is going to be short-lived as a salesperson. And I can almost see it. And Ryan, I'm sure you're the same way, where you see these people that like hop jobs and hop industries constantly. Yeah. And it's like, you're just not in it, man. Like you're not in it for the customer. And that's like number one. Number two is that our job as salespeople is to make it easy for people to buy. Like that's it. And so if you think about a lot of things through that lens, it's like, are we doing activities today that are making it easy for people to buy from us? Are we offering financing? Or are we telling them to go find their own? Are we just pitching cash? Those are probably the big ones I see today. Your job is to make it easy for people to say yes and do business with you. And as the owner, your job is to make it easy for your sales team to do business and to execute. And so those are, two things I always think about in the back of my head as we look at sales process that companies have. Here's what happens so often is, and Ryan, this, to start a company, you have to have like a certain amount of just like figure it out in you. And because there's no playbook, like nobody hands you the playbooks, like here's how to go start a company. And so you have to like grind it out. And then you already make your first hire. And usually you don't hire like somebody off the street. You hire like your uncle, and he was okay. And he sold cars, and now it's you and your uncle, and you guys are out selling roofs. And next thing you know, you're like ready to start hiring like people you don't know. And you don't have any process. Like it was you and your uncle forever. And everything's like intuitive to you, and it just makes sense. And you know the company story real well because it's your company. And you try and hire people and like you fail over and over and over again. It's because these people don't have like any foundation to work off of and anywhere to begin. Like there's nothing documented. And so, that's unfortunately like a lot of times where people go, I feel stuck. Like I'm doing 5 million. I don't know how to break out of it. And I can't hire people. And you just look at it, you're like, man, you don't have a company that's capable of growing right now.
Right.
So let's start like documenting. Let's get our goals. Let's get our vision. Let's start getting our hands around data. Let's start documenting the processes and where they need to be. And just through that exercise, you start to realize that there's just a lot of gaps and holes that we got to go attack and fix.